Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Keo, and I wanted to talk about BeatSource web DJ app. This is an app. It's kind of it's an interesting thing here. I made a video about Beatport and the original app, and they've transferred over to BeatSource now. I still don't know why these are two different companies, but I digress. Um, I've been using the behind the scenes beta for about a week, 2 weeks almost, and I absolutely freaking love this thing. And I was telling the guys over at B Source, like, this is the most fun I've had putting together a playlist, just fooling around with the controller. And I had a bunch of takeaways from this thing, and it's kind of interesting here that there's a web based DJ software that is in the cloud with music from the cloud, but I can actually use it to play a real gig. This is it's still blowing my mind over this. And I'm not kidding. This is not hyperbole here. I didn't get a Brinks truck or anything to roll up to let me say this, but this thing is solid enough and the music on the service is powerful enough. There's enough songs on there that you can actually open up a web browser and DJ an event with just the web browser alone. Yeah, let that sink in. Um, I don't know where this goes from here. I'm forward thinking. I love talking about DJ gear and technology and all this stuff, but I played for like just straight for like an hour, hour and a half with the controller. I plugged it into my laptop. It recognized the controller. That's the first thing. I had to tweak some stuff with the MIDI to make my headphones work and output it correctly. But I mean, that was literally 2 seconds worth of work. But music came out of my controller from my web browser. I friggin' love this thing. It is so simplistic and silly. And I think it's the wild part of being inundated with technology and how complex everything is. But when you just get down to the basics of doing something, is you remember why you like doing it. And this is one of those instances. I would say if it came down to a pinch, I could legit open up a web browser and DJ an event with just this thing alone. I'll say that with confidence. This is a beta, of course. If you're not part of BeatSource, I suggest you sign up for the 1 month free and just fool around with this thing. Um, it is fascinating. I will say this though, I definitely I've been going back and forth with Tidal and BeatSource for the last couple months, and using BeatSource like this, it occurred to me the things that I despise about the Tidal versions of the streaming service is that BeatSource has all the relevant metadata already there for you. And especially with this web browser, it loads the songs really quickly. For doing everything in the cloud and having it come back to your computer, it loads incredibly quickly. But when you use Tidal and you're playing music off of the Tidal service onto your laptop or whatever, there's no metadata in there. There's a song title and the album name and the artist, whatever. But I need the BPM and the key and all this other information that is just standard in Beat Source, but I gotta analyze it first before I get it in Title. The other thing that annoys me about Title is that there's a bunch of like karaoke songs and just silly versions of songs. I don't need those. I'm never ever gonna play the karaoke version of Umbrella from Rihanna. It's never gonna happen. Not in a trillion years will I play that song. Why is it there? Why is it being picked up when I connected my DJ software and I'm trying to play music from the cloud? I've never understood that. It doesn't make any sense to me, but here we are. Um, yeah, because Beat Source is strictly for DJs. Like they've got rid of the hey everybody, here's a karaoke version with some MIDI drums of you know Wild for the Night or something like just a random song. Why would I ever need this in my feed? Nobody can explain this to me. I've never heard anyone come up with a good explanation. I don't want to hear the kids bop version of a song. Please, if I search for Umbrella and I type in Rihanna, that's the only thing I want to come up. I think that the search engines are just dialed into poo, right? Is garbage. Is a hot pile of garbage. And I say that for Beat Source and Tidal. I think you guys both get smoked for your search engine. Hopefully it gets to the point where it's as accurate as the actual DJ software that we're using, but I would prefer if when I'm searching for something, it was a more zeroed in focused search on the particular artist and that song and only that. I don't need the 18 different versions of that song. Just give me the main version and maybe the radio cut or the extended. That's it. That's all I want. I don't need anything else in the search. All right, I'm done ranting. I definitely recommend if if you haven't messed with the streaming services to fool around with it and try the 1 month free. Tidal has the same type of stuff going on. They have free things all the time. Like a reason why I even got Tidal in the first place and canceled my Spotify was because Tidal had 4 months for like $4 or something like that. Something crazy. And I was like, yeah, all right, I'll try that. And Beat Source gives you 1 month free. So I mean, you have downtime right now. You ain't doing anything. I suggest you give this stuff a try. Now, my original beefs have not changed with streaming services. To this day, I still go and get the full versions of songs and download them for offline use. But I'm adding more and more of the streaming services to use in a pinch and just to be more organized to have both. But I'm never going to, until streaming services allow me to have unlimited songs on my computer downloaded or like 1,000 songs, I'm never going to go streaming services only. Never in a billion years. Like that is my only caveat. At this point, still is academic research and but yeah, for everything else, I'm embracing the future. But yeah, I'm just not. I can't go 100% on board until they allow me to download these songs to my computer and have them stored offline. That file locker needs to be infinite. You need an infinity stone. Put that in this damn file locker, right? 100% of whatever I want as much can fit on my laptop or tablet or whatever the hell, iPad Pro, whatever the hell that number is. When the hard drive is full, that's when I want to say, okay, that's enough songs. I want unlimited downloads on my service. All right. Yeah, man, I didn't really run a rant too much about this, but I think this is a cool little service, especially for people to fool around and to see, if they like the songs first before they put them in their libraries or the playlist, whatever. I still stand by my thing. They need an app. BeatSource needs a friggin' app. All right, Ace that needs to be number two on the things that you knock this out. Once this gets out of beta, and it's a full service, or whatever. Go and figure out whatever the hell you have to do so that you can put the app and have at least download stuff to your phone or whatever. And make an app for Windows and an app for Mac, Big Sur. I'm done ranting. Check this thing out. It's really cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm very curious about this. I'm gonna actually put a poll on here. Which streaming services are you guys on, if you're even using any at all? So I think that's gonna be my next poll. Check out the community tab. I post stuff there almost every day. I post it a lot. And you know what? Let me know what you guys think about this. If you like to support the channel, you can buy something from my t-shirt shop. That's djkeo.store. I simplified the address and made it easier to find, as well as you can buy something from Instagram, djkeo underscore. My store's there as well as on my website. I appreciate everybody who supported the channel through the years and got new designs and new stuff is coming soon. Link is in the description as always. And I thank you for watching and peace out, bitches.